It's your boy Skyler coming at you live and direct from the crib, baby. What's up, y'all? I'm back in action. Just wanted to leave a comment, and you know how I do. Uh, I like to read my comments. I like to type them out, then I read them. Every now and then I'll just come impromptu off the top of the head. But check it. Let's see. Basically, a beautiful woman left a comment about whether or not black women are under attack or something like that, and I just wrote what came to mind. Um, you know, I'm with a beautiful black woman. Okay, she about a quarter white. All right, she likes to deny that because she's a strong black woman and she's part of the struggle, or the opportunity, or the abundant love and preciousness of her blackness. So, however you want to say that, but I just, when people start talking, you know, um, the thing I feel about most folks is that they missing the big, broad, comprehensive picture. Like truth is not just, you notice that people they'll just talk about certain issues or things, and it's really confined to their comprehensive intelligence, if you will. Somebody calling me on Skype right now. I got to call her back. Look here, she calling me. Let me reject that. That's my good friend too. Um, but it's like the more you learn. Oh damn, she keep calling me. Tiffany, I'm on Skype right now trying to leave a message. I'm gonna have to call you back. All right, hold on. I'm gonna call you back. What's up, Moses? I'm gonna call y'all back. Hold up. I'm recording. They watching. All right, live telecast. Peace. All right, sorry folks. You know how we do. You know how we do. Okay, so check this out. So it's just there's a saying, I can't remember the quote, but basically your the circumference of your learning or your understanding will tell you how far you'll go. And so most people, they really pushing, they looking for that answer, but the answer is very is going to come from a large spectrum of information, and people don't have access. They're not looking in the right places, or whatever, right? So I don't have all the answers for sure, but I typically have more than most folk. Okay, so I can see, like, man, they got frustration in this area because they missing this piece of the puzzle, right? So if you miss a piece of the puzzle, you never get the puzzle finished. So anyway, I know I said I was gonna leave a comment, so before it gets going too long, I want to just leave that comment. Um, okay, here's what I was saying. This is what I wrote. Balance is key. Where is it abundant and where is it missing? This is the question that the new African goddess and new African king must be saturated with at all times. As slave antecedents, however you want to pronounce that, we are the rotten apples of the poison tree, looking to find our way back to balance. That's what we all really looking for. We're looking for some balance in our quality of life, in our relationships, in our families, and all these types of things. But one thing you got to realize is that that's really difficult to achieve in our society, a society like ours, because our society at this point is very synthetic. It's not real at all. It's not. It's real in the sense that it's kind of a benevolent measure of human potentiality. So you can't deny or say that it's a bad thing per se. I know what you're all thinking. It is a bad thing, right? The way it's kind of turning out, but I think that evolution is going to do what it's going to do. So the fact that we are in the predicaments that we are in, that's just that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say, oh, but anyways, I digress. So yeah, we are looking to get back to some kind of a balance. If we know the main issues, then we can probably move back towards some kind of a balance. There's always going to be a sacrifice. I mean, the more synthetic we live, the longer we can live. I mean, we have new technologies we can utilize maybe to live 200 years, like for instance cryogenics. Maybe you can go freeze yourself for the next 200 years, have somebody thaw you out, and then you can be living and chilling in 2300 century. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, when they come up with a cure for cancer, again, a synthetic society, you have those cures and you have those opportunities to live a bigger, longer, better life or whatever. But at the same time, at what cost? The cost of having to work 70 hours a week, the cost of having your families be very estranged from you, having people living all over the country that you never talk to them, having your family never even do a transaction with you if you have your own business, or at what cost? So as we have a synthetic life that's more geared towards profitability and ideas and capital markets and all these kind of things, we lose sight of like the whole moral base. There really is no such thing as morals today in today's societies. I mean, it's an idea, but it's not an idea that really has stiff roots. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole system, the regime of centralized banking, capital markets, universities, educational systems is just kind of like shaking the roots of moral and ethics out of its base. And so now we're moving into like a whole new paradigm. So, anyways, I know I got a topic. I gotta call this girl back. So y'all take care. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get y'all some more videos. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing. It don't stop. Peace.